Hey everyone, Sidewalk Runner here, Sidey for short, and welcome to Concrete Vlog number 10. So last vlog I was talking extensively about the experiment I was doing with my calorie count. Essentially I was bumping up my calorie count by 600 calories, which over the course of a week is only, what, 35? No, 7, it's 4,200 calories, which is just over a pound gained, assuming that I have been already eating as much as I should. So by eating an extra 600 but not changing anything else, I should have gained 1 pound. Well, it's been a week. How much did I actually gain? Now by looking at these numbers, your reaction is probably the same as my reaction. The f is this? 5 pounds in 1 week? That's not... No. The second I saw that number, I legitimately went... because I just couldn't believe what the hell I was looking at. After coming off the scale and kind of coming to my senses, taking a breather, and just trying to just think for a second, how is that possible? Because even when I was on the scale, even Mrs. Sidewalk looked at my stomach and said, it's a little flatter actually. But the gears started turning and just thinking 5 pounds 1 week, what exactly would cause this? And actually I do have a couple of hypotheses. First one being is that the scale is completely wrong, which I know that's kind of the, classic comedy trope of like, oh, the scale must be broken. We've had problems with this scale before where we would have it on one tile in the bathroom and then it would read one thing, but then we move it to another tile and it read something like 10 pounds off, which I did try. It didn't seem to change it, but the mere fact that it's at least effective some of the time may be a factor of it, but for right now, I'm just going to assume that what's on the scale is proper. Now another idea would be that it's water retention. I mean, after all, the meal that I had yesterday for lunch was actually very high in sodium, but it was oh so delicious. Although apparently water retention is more like just maybe a pound, maybe a little bit more depending on how much salt you've had. You know, it's not the 5 pound gain I'm looking on the scale today. Well, maybe I'm actually overeating way more than I think so. I mean, after all, 5 pounds, that's what, 17,000 calories? I must be packing away a ton. If I was actually gaining that much weight over the week, I would need to eat 17,000 calories within this week. To put that into perspective, that means every single day I would have to eat 23 to 2,400 calories more than I already am eating every single day, which I'm not. I'm only eating, maybe some extra rice and maybe an extra piece of fish or steak or whatever the heck I'm having. An extra 600 calories. I'm not having a whole pizza trying to, pack away the calories. Well, okay, so if I'm gonna believe the scale, if it's not water retention and I'm not pigging out, then honestly, there's only really one other explanation. Mind you, for the last year and a half, I've been under the assumption that I haven't been eating as many calories, and that's why my weight is kind of just, been within a certain range, but it hasn't really changed much, even though I've increased my mileage counts over the last 2 months. Honestly, I think it's because my body's slowly learning how to have the extra calories as opposed to storing them away, and because it thinks it's being deprived because I'm not eating enough. So now that I'm giving it the right amount, maybe initially it's gonna make me gain a little bit of weight, and maybe it is water retention and all that good stuff, but a small portion of it is like, no, you're gonna starve, dude. We're gonna save this for later. Only in maybe another week or so is it gonna be like, oh, wait, you're gonna use it? All right, well, take that back out, get it off your belly. So I am not going to crash diet. I am not going to all of a sudden start calorie restricting or anything like that. As I said, this is an experiment. We are going to study the course for the next couple of weeks and we're going to see how it goes. And it's possible I might actually be overeating. I may actually gain a lot more weight, over the next couple of weeks. But since I haven't been eating like this in a long time, then maybe my body will normalize. Initially it'll skyrocket a little bit, but then slowly to realize, oh, we got enough calories? All right. And then we maintain down, 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 down. Just a matter of time. We did our 6 miles tonight, which means we're not going to be running tomorrow. I've actually got some plans for tomorrow. We're going to get our hands dirty. So if you remember back to the first concrete vlog, I was sitting right in this chair doing the very first vlog. And what exactly am I standing on? I'm standing on a project that took me about 3, maybe even 4 weeks to do and is yet to be completed. So let me show you what I mean. So when I first moved into this house, it actually had a giant wooden deck, which was here. I'll show you in a second. It essentially had a wooden deck, and the wooden deck, was okay for when we first got in here, but then over time it started falling apart. It was just falling through. Some things were actually starting to break on it. So we just kind of left it there to rot, and we figured, okay, at some point we need to do something about it. We need to either change it around, or we need to completely redo it, or maybe do something different. So I gutted the entire thing. This was all nothing but wood, and we decided, okay, well, we need to replace it with something. What are we going to replace it with? So with the budget we had and a little bit of imagination and a ton of heavy lifting, I came up with this patio. This patio is 144 feet square, and you have no idea how much heavy lifting I had to do, and especially when it came to leveling, I had to lift up the stone, level it, you know, all that good stuff. It was just a total pain, but in the end, it was worth it. You know, this is probably one of the more extensive home renovations I've done, and I'm really proud of it. So this was finished like early December, and I decided, you know what, I needed to take a break, step back from it, do something else, and there's some things I took care of. But over time, the weeds have taken their toll. This used to be nothing but dirt because I dug the entire yard up, and it slowly grew back over the last couple months. So today, our mission, get rid of the green. Not too shabby on this half. Just got that half to go. Hey everyone, so we're going to be putting this on hold for the day. We're going to be going for another 6-mile run. It is a bit windy outside, so I may not talk very much, otherwise it's going to be just constant barrage of wind. But yeah, we're going to get to this sometime this week, and then mostly the weekend. But until then, we got more running to do. That sunset's beautiful and all, but if you see it from the top of Vista View Park, which I'll take you guys to someday, way better looking. I mean, that is beautiful, but nothing beats it on top of a big hill, you know? So, one of these days I'll take you. So, in all the excitement of coming out here, I forgot a water bottle. This was one hell of a run. Hey everybody. So it rained all last night. It rained like most of yesterday. I don't know what the hell was up with the weather, but it just rained like crazy. And now it got the ground wet, which isn't that bad. I can actually work around it because there's not too much I need to do in terms of this ground here. But you know, it was raining constantly. I couldn't get any work done. I had to push it all off to today. That's okay. We're out here now. So our biggest thing today is actually going to be to replace this tent that we have back here. I actually bought a gazebo for this space. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but at least if I can get the framework down to at least see where it's going to sit, I'll have a better idea of how big it actually is and where we need to anchor it. So without further ado, let's get moving. Okay, so that was a bit unexpected. So, as you see from all the water down there, there was a bit of a pocket where the water was collecting, and it was just hanging there, stretching out the tent. Huh. Well, at least I got rid of it.